Greetings, everyone. Greetings, greetings. I'm Sajdah, Wendy Muhammad. We're going to be talking today to Brother Yahya Muhammad, the proprietor and master confectioner of Sean Michelle's Ice Cream. So y'all come on in. We waiting on Brother Yahya to come in, but we waiting on y'all to come in too. We're going to be talking about the launch of the Sajdah bean pie infused ice cream that's happening tomorrow. So come on in, Eid Mubarak. Greetings, everyone. I see Sean Michelle has joined us. So, Brother Yahya, if you just request, oh, there he is. On live with Sean Michelle Ice Cream.
Hey, hey.
Oh, there he is. Eid Mubarak.
Yeah, boy. That's my
There
sister.
he is.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Wa alaikum salam. How's everything?
I'm glad to see you. Glad you made it.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm glad
Listen.
and honored to be on the program.
I'm so honored. Listen, I was just talking to your wife, Sister Nataki. Y'all just bless me, and I just appreciate it. I honor y'all, salute y'all. Listen, you
We
and the
salute
whole
you.
family.
You've been
I
a blessing.
appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
You've been,
Let's get
you
these
are
millions.
family.
Let's get
Come
these
on
millions.
now. The things that's promised.
Well,
Good
look,
homes,
everybody.
friendships. Come on, all that good stuff.
That's right. That's right. Let's do it.
How's
Listen,
everything today?
everyone, we are launching our Sajdah bean pie infused ice cream
Come on.
tomorrow night,
Talk
5
about it.
p.m. Sean Michelle's
Mm-hmm.
homemade ice cream. Come on in.
Yes,
Bring your mask. You
yes.
can't come without your mask.
Bring
your
that
mask.
bring that mask now.
Bring that mask. We got DJ B-side.
Yes,
Got some
B-side in the
food.
house.
We got some bean pies. And
Come
Brother
on.
Yahya, I just wanted to
Right.
talk to you and just talk about the ice cream. What inspired you? How do we get here?
Wow, that's such a wonderful. Every time I reflect on it, I'm just always as enthusiastic by the God's grace as I was the very first time that I had homemade ice cream. The very first time, and it just brings me back to when the hood was good. I like to say,
Come on
and that's
now.
when the hood was good. You know, I played baseball as a child, and
Okay.
one day we had baseball practice in Everlawn Park in Chicago. And lo and behold, after baseball practice, it was a woman, an older woman sitting on a bench by the baseball diamond. And she was selling cups for $1.
Cups
And
of ice
inside
cream.
of that cup, it was ice cream. It was her version of ice cream. It wasn't even hard. She didn't have no dry ice. She didn't have a cooler. It was just that good old
Was it a little
fashioned, just a
soupy?
bucket.
A little soupy?
It was a little soupy.
Little soupy, okay.
It was a little soupy, but it had what we've been missing. It had that flavor. It wasn't loaded with 20 extra ingredients. You can tell that was made with fresh milk, cream, and sugar, and eggs, and that makes it a custard. And that one experience I never, ever, ever forgot about. And years later, I'm in college now. I didn't did my thing. I was young at that time. This was back probably in 1980.
Okay.
I'm in college now. I graduated. I'm working on my graduate degree. But I still have that memory of that experience that I had with the lady sitting on the bench.
Was
She
it how it
affected
made
me,
you feel,
y'all.
Brother Yahya? Is that what it was? Did it
Huh?
make you feel good or remind you of good times?
Lord,
What was it?
you know, it was all of that and then some. You know, we
Okay.
like to say fall in love again. When you have stuff done the right way, it registers with you. You know what I'm saying? And so she had an effect on me because I'm in grad school still thinking about that ice cream that I had with her on the bench. And I started experimenting. I started getting homemade ice cream makers. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting them. And it took years and years and years to get to the point where it was even something that you even wanted to eat. I never had a family member making ice. I wasn't that child that was going down south on the porch turning ice cream, but I heard about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was from that experience. However, I have to give credit. My mom threw down. You know, I come from a culinary family, so I guess I had it in me all the time. It just took the right event to bring that was inside of me out, right?
Okay.
So I'm mixing flavors together. I've always been a culinary concept person. I'm mixing in flavors that I enjoy. As I tell people, vanilla was my first flavor. I first started my very first flavor, and I'm sure a lot of those on the Instagram page gonna light up. And we had like it should be like a little quiz sound going at the little Jeopardy music. It was honey cinnamon graham cracker.
What?
Honey cinnamon graham cracker was my very first creation. Because I was thinking about the flavors that I like to enjoy. That's right. So I had to blend it together like the brother gonna be blending music together tomorrow, right?
Okay.
I had to mix it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so from there, I continue to make ice cream. I continue to use fraternity brothers as my sampling pool. Of course, shouts out to Mega South 5, no doubt about that. You know that had to come.
I knew you weren't going. I knew. I'm just so glad you ain't hopping on the IG live. Thank Allah.
Right. It had to come on. Had to, talking to family members, and then I would be blasphemous if I did not. That was really activated, because a lot of us have culinary acumen. A lot of us have a skills in the kitchen. A lot of us can throw down. But what was put in me.
Uh-oh. Looks like we lost Brother Yahya, everybody. We just gonna hang in there until he get back, right? Put the music back on. We'll jam it out. He'll be back, like his internet snap. But I want to know what's so special about his best flavor. And put in the chat, Nataki said he is frozen. Put in the chat if you know what Brother Yahya's specialty flavor is. He talked about what his first flavor was. But what's his specialty flavor? He might not even know he's frozen. Uh-oh. He said when the hood was good. Okay, thank you, Sister Nataki. He said that he started making ice cream or enjoying ice cream when the hood was good. I love that. I like that concept, because I can see how after a baseball game, you're a child, you love sports, you love baseball, you out here playing, you out here excited. That's right, brother. Long story short, here he comes. Yes. Okay, he's coming back. And that memory of that ice cream, right? That vanilla, even though it was soupy. Oh, there he is. We just
I had to
jamming
switch
to
the
you,
connection.
That's all right, brother. Long story short, let's go.
Right. I guess I was talking too long. I got cut off.
I gave
Somebody
them a
don't
quiz.
like what we doing, right?
Yeah, I gave them a quiz while you were gone. I said, I know, now you know what Brother Yahya's first flavor was. Yes. But what is his best signature flavor?
Well, let me tell you this, like I like to tell everybody else. Everybody got to come back home to vanilla.
Come on now.
And I know a lot of people want to say vanilla. No, that's the flavor. That's the one that takes you back down memory lane. And what can be better than grandma? Come on, think about that. What's better than grandma? I just buy out, right?
And there's a science to that vanilla, right? Is it the vanilla the type of vanilla you use, or is it just, what is it about the vanilla?
It's the love, Sister Sajdah. That's like come on, you put those skates on, you go. It's the love. It's the love that's put in the vanilla. And thinking about that, I have to just pause for just a second. because as I was saying before I guess the lights got turned out,
Right.
I would be absolutely blasphemous if I would think for a moment that I'll be doing what I'm doing today. I'll just be, and here you go, I'll be just another Negro with a job in corporate America. You know, thinking I had to go up. But I heard the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan.
What you hear?
I heard
what got you,
the
Brother Yahya?
Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and that the teachings of the most Honorable Elijah Muhammad as taught by him resonated with me, and it activated what was in me all along. And that is what gave me the desire to do something for myself. So that's the beginning of Sean Michelle's Homemade Ice Cream.
Yes.
And I didn't mean to interject. I know we're talking about ice cream.
It's okay.
But I like to give credit where credit is due.
It's who we are, right?
I got to give credit where credit is due. I like to call it the gratitude attitude.
Come on.
So now that I have acknowledged those that, man, are under the table, the foundational pillars that hold up the table that I'm eating on right now, now we can go back to putting some vanilla ice cream on the table. Now we can go back to that, that flavor that I like to.
But you're not telling me, see, I know it's probably a secret ingredient and I get it. But what makes that vanilla? Is it the creaminess of it? Is it the sweetness? Is it the vanilla?
Well, if you come to Sean Michelle's, you're going to see a photo on the wall that I'm pointing to, right? Even other things that I have out there with marketing, you're going to see me pointing to a sign that says it's really homemade. And that is the hallmark difference.
Okay.
It's really made with fresh milk, fresh cream, fresh sugar and eggs, and we still cooking the same custard that we was cooking. We call it pasteurizing, but it's cooking.
Okay.
Way back in 1994 when I was in graduate school. I guess I told my age, right? Yeah, this ain't nothing. We not no New Jacks, right? and that there is what separates us very, very far from the rest of the crew. First of all, it's expensive to make. Let's establish that. It don't even make economic sense. It's not even feasible based off the science of business. I had one person when I was actually sitting for business counseling years and years ago. You know, they had the pro bono business counseling services. And he said, how are you going to do this on 87 in Stony Island? He said, the people are poor over there. So you have to have some insight. You have to have some vision. You have to have a program that is relatable, where the rubber meets the road to serve our people. And so by God's grace, we're offering homemade ice cream, something good in the hood that you usually won't find unless you're getting 3-ounce servings on the Gold Coast somewhere.
So something good in the hood that reminds you of when the hood was good. Come on now.
Come on now. We're going to make the hood good again, sis.
That's right. That's
Come on
right.
now.
So wait. Okay, so we got the journey. I remember you when you was Jabril's ice cream.
Jabril Supreme Cream. Come on, it's
I
still
remember
Jabril
that
Supreme Cream.
For $1. I remember that. The hustle is real. I'm telling you. So now you put your creative juices together.
Right.
And tomorrow we are launching something special. Tell us what we're launching tomorrow.
I like to call it the best of both worlds, sister.
Come on now.
See, we taught the love for others what we love for ourselves. And what's more dear on my dessert table? See, when I want dessert, my wife, she'll bear me witness. Anyone that knows Yahya Jabril will say my number 1 and 2 desserts. I want Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream. And I want some of the Supreme Bean Pie.
Okay.
And when I get those, everything else, I'm sorry, no offense, got to take a back seat. Okay. And so what happens when you bring the best of both worlds together? What happens when Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream and the Supreme Bean Pie, we put those two together? What comes out of that? Come on now. And now I'll let you take it from here, because now you can share with your viewers. I won't overstep my boundary.
No. Listen, I'm looking at somebody said they came. Sister Lisa said she came from Indianapolis to get that ice cream from your trunk, Brother Yahya. That's how
Yeah.
good it is. People getting on the road. But look, you paid me, you and your wife paid me the ultimate compliment. We had the taste testing. You had all the great flavors. You know, I know the banana pudding, the chocolate on chocolate, and all of that. But you said you felt like the bean pie infused ice cream
Yes, yes,
was
yes.
best representative of myself and how we should raise
Mm-hmm.
money
Mm-hmm.
for
Mm-hmm.
the renovation and restoration of the former
Yes,
home of the most honorable Elijah Muhammad,
yes.
because I infuse the teachings in everything I do.
Come
I
on. Oh,
never
you do.
forgot that. That
You
was
do.
the ultimate compliment.
Yes, yes,
So
sister.
for you to, and then I kept running away from the ice cream being named after me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
kept calling it the Sajdah house ice cream. You was like, no,
Mm-hmm.
it's the Sajdah ice cream. So, and I'm not a sweets person. I'm
Yes,
more of a potato chip girl.
yes.
Now, if you give me sampling chips, I can get down on that. But I loved it. It was so
Yes.
smooth, and that's why I kept saying, I said, this is just grown.
Come on, come on, come
It's
on.
just grown and rich. I can see it served from in an
Yes,
ice cream cone all the way to
yes.
a gourmet restaurant.
That's right. That's right. It will be.
So look, we going for the restaurants, we going for the
Yes.
Hyatts, the
Come on.
hotels,
Come on.
we going to ATL,
Yes,
Houston.
indeed. Come on
Listen,
now.
this
H
was
time.
a brand
Yes.
because everybody in the world want to know what the Muslims eat, what the Muslims like, what we do. It's time for the
Right.
world to know us.
Come on
So
now.
our gourmet desserts,
Yes.
that
Supreme.
look, and it's so rich and smooth the way you infused it in there. And I know you got another secret ingredient
Supreme.
in there. I ain't gonna tell it. I ain't gonna tell what the mix is.
Yeah.
But Brother Yahya, can you see it when you go down
Listen,
to your favorite Steak 48 and all these places?
it's happening.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
dangerous. Like Sister
Yes.
said, it's dangerous. Can you imagine you go to one of your nice restaurants and then they say, "Well, I want the Sajdah bean pie infused ice cream."
I see it now. It is. Come
I
on
already
now.
see it.
It
It
is.
is. This is
Right.
a new brand. It's
Yes.
putting the Muslims, and see,
Come on.
when you start introducing goods and services into your community that represent your culture,
Talk about it.
now you're showing the world
Mm.
a peek into the exquisite details and
Yeah.
tastes of your culture.
Unity. Come on now.
So that's when they were spreading Islam, when you look at the trade routes, of Islam back in the day, after Prophet Muhammad, or even before Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, before he departed, the trade routes in Islam, they were trading, they were moving around.
That's right. That's right.
And so I was thinking about that the other day, and I was reading about Abu Bakr, who they said gave up his throne to travel the Atlantic Ocean to do trade with the
That's powerful.
the indigenous people that were already here in the Americas.
Powerful.
And I said, okay, first of all, how did he know they was here?
Come on.
So they was tuned in on a whole nother level.
Yes, indeed.
They was thinking on a whole nother level. But then they thought, let's get together, and what you have and what I have, let's trade. Let's do commerce with one another. Let's demonstrate our conduct, so when people come to us from outside of our community, they will say, I want to go do business with them. The quality is good.
I love it.
I don't have to worry about the products killing me.
Supreme.
The people handle me in a certain kind of way.
That's right.
So now they spreading Islam from the east to the west.
Yes, yes.
They're spreading their culture. So much so, and this was so powerful to this man that he gave up his throne.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Came over here. They say it was 1311 or somewhere around the 12th century.
Yes.
But there are other accounts that I've read that it was even earlier than that, that he knew that there were people over here in the Americas.
Wow.
And he started bringing his spices and taking back corn.
Wow. Look at that.
And other products and services, even even the vanilla that's so famous, you know, in
Yes.
the East, he was bringing that from Central and South America.
Look at that.
Bringing it back, trading
Trade
it
and
back
commerce.
and forth, creating trade routes. That's what we're doing. Trade route to Houston.
Yes,
trade route to Atlanta. Trade route all over.
That's right.
This
Yes,
this
yes.
our first product on the trade route.
Come on now.
Capital, right? Besides the ice cream. That's what we talking about.
Oh, I love it. Absolutely. It's so reflective of your spirit, sister.
Oh, praise be to Allah.
And so when you were saying that you was thinking about the name,
I was worried about the name.
I just wanted to meditate on the spirit of what it was that you was doing. I wasn't trying to force anything.
Yeah.
And you were making reference to certain qualities. Look at what you are demonstrating. Look at what it is, your contribution, what it is that you're trying to share with everyone else at the Sajdah house. And so I just was praying and really thinking on what would reflect what it is that you're trying to share with everyone else of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I thought, what would be better than to give an illustration of a foundational piece of our culinary culture? And that's the bean pie. And it had to have a certain, it had to bring about a certain experience that just wasn't delicious, but when you taste the Sajdah ice cream, it almost puts you in a state of reverie because you just want to just sit back and just relax. You just want to cool out, you know? And so I could see, you know, what that would look like at the Sajdah house. I could see those who visit the Sajdah house enjoying the Sajdah ice cream.
Yeah.
I can see us in Houston. I can see us in Atlanta. I can see us in DC. I can see us in LA. I can see us, man, uniting with others according to the program of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad that you are so wonderfully demonstrating. And
let's
so
continue to lift his name, Brother Yahya. Let's help the minister to lift his name. He lifted him up out of the mud. Might be a little dirt on the pants leg. That's all we can do, you know, just get a little dirt off of him, of the pants.
Yes, indeed.
Continue to lift the name of this great man.
Yes.
I saw some sisters today when I was at Sajdah house, Muslim sisters, walking down Woodlawn, you know, in their garment. They look like Middle Eastern Muslims. And I wanted to go to them and say, you know, you couldn't even walk down the street in your hijab were it not for this man in this house.
Yes, come on now.
Had this man not gone to jail.
Come on.
You wouldn't be speaking on the rostrum, sister.
Yes, indeed.
You wouldn't be speaking in the pulpit, sister.
Come on now. Come on.
This man, had he not done that, had he not changed the way that women are seen in religion, not just Islam.
Talk about it.
But in religion.
Talk about it.
To where now we can uplift the entire world.
That's right.
With what what we know and what he taught us.
That's right. Come on.
And so even if they wage a war against our brothers, we can say, come on, brother, let's go.
Come on. That's right.
We got this, and we got y'all because the sisters have been strengthened in a way that they never were strengthened before, and taught in a way that we never were taught before. Because of this man. And I wanted to run up to them so bad. I just stared at them as they walked past. It was about 6 or 7 of them.
Yes, indeed.
And I wanted to just go and say, do you know why you can do this? You know why you can list your name online?
That's right.
And say so-and-so Muhammad. And say so-and-so Jabril.
That's right.
So-and-so Ali.
Come on. We didn't even have the thought of it.
You know why?
Yes.
That's even possible.
Come on.
Because a man came to us.
Pure beauty, right?
by himself.
Come on.
Right?
The ultimate love.
The ultimate love came to us by himself.
Yes.
Raised up the first begotten of the dead, and he
Come on.
sacrificed, gave his entire life.
That's why we're here today.
That's why we're here today. That's why we're here today.
Woo.
That's why we're here today.
Yes, indeed.
So we're going to celebrate. We're going to be happy. We're going to continue to pray for more and more success.
Yes, indeed.
Keep doing right by ourselves, right by
that's right.
Being a beautiful example. You want to be refreshing to do business with.
Yes, indeed. Say that again. That's beautiful. Refreshing.
Refreshing.
Man, that's new in this world today. Refreshing. Come
refreshing.
On now.
When they come in, Sean Michelle's, they should feel refreshed.
That's right. They should be refreshed.
You should be kicking them out saying, y'all got to go.
I call it the culinary ministry, sister. The culinary ministry.
Culinary ministry. That's what I'm talking about. So what do you call the person who makes ice cream? Is it the confectioner? Man,
sis, I tell you, well, you can call it the confectioner.
But I think that's more for desserts, maybe.
We're in that industry. I like
candy.
that. I like the concept of that because it brings a warmness to the ideal of desserts. And so, but when it comes down to making homemade ice cream, I like to say all the time, we just want to take you back down memory lane, sis.
We want to produce,
as you said, that refreshing experience.
Yes, sir.
That you will receive at grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a sense of security. That's a sense of love. That's a sense of joy. That's a sense of happiness. And those are the things that should permeate in our community. And that's what's going to permeate with the help of Almighty God Allah as we continue to strive to do what we have been taught to do and participate in the resurrection process, sister. We commanded to do business. We commanded to do something for ourselves.
Yes.
And so that was a beautiful example that you gave. You're talking about a man that gives up his post and takes up trade and commerce. That's a sign of something that we should actually look more into. And so I'm so honored just to be, again, blessed to be in this space and time, to be a part of this mighty, mighty illustration that Allah has placed in your heart to call also others to as well. The MO, come on, sister. You're talking about you uniting with those who share the same spirit, the same love in common with you. So I'm so thankful, sis.
Yes, and you are a blessing to the community, to our Black Muslim ecosystem, right? You're a blessing because so many of our babies, they got a job.
Yes,
one of the things that I talk about all the time is that we have to do for self, because we cannot continue to send our babies to work at these fast food restaurants and work among predators who steal lives, molest and hurt people and are dominating people, and expect them to respect and understand the power of doing for self.
Come on.
We have to take them and allow them to work in environments that are safe.
Yes,
fun, where they can learn the example of proper handling of people and how to do business. And that's what you offer there. You and Sister Nataki offer at Sean Michelle Homemade Ice Cream.
Do something for yourself and reap the reward.
Yeah, we got to stop sending our babies out to these predators, letting them get a job. You got all kind of people working around us. We got to have our own ecosystem. So when you get ready to franchise out, you can pick a young person who's been working with you since they was 12, 13 years old, and you say, well, you go ahead and take the franchise in LA while you out there in school.
Come on. And that's what's going to happen. And that's what's going to happen. We're in the process of that right now.
Yes.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Sean Michelle's is the Black National Ice Cream Company.
Come on now. Now, what are we doing tomorrow? So tomorrow we're going to launch the ice cream We're going to be at the store, right, from 5 to 7. DJ B-side,
Absolutely.
bring your mask.
Yes.
Don't play with
Yes.
us and not come without your mask. Bring your
Come on.
mask.
Come on.
You still have to be very careful. We're going to still honor that.
Absolutely.
Hand sanitizers, all of that. Supreme Bean Pie going to be there?
Yes. We're working on that right now. We're working on it. We're working on it.
You can come get your Sajdah Bean Pie ice cream. We got all kind of
Yes.
other flavors. And then that's the launch. And I'm going to bring some coins. You still can get the Ramadan discount.
Sis.
So
come on.
Yeah, we'll still do the Ramadan discount. So I'll bring that. We're just going to have a good time. We're going to be happy. We just came through a successful fast by Allah's
beautiful fast.
mercy. We watched our leader transfigure the spirit of Beethoven. And in that transfiguration, that energy just reverberated throughout the universe. Something happened when we saw that last night. So we got a lot to be grateful for, a lot to be thankful for, a lot to be excited about. So
gratitude attitude.
Tomorrow, what's the address, Brother Yahya?
46 East 47th Street.
That's
right on the corner of 47th and Wabash in the Bronzeville.
Tell your families, tell your friends. Now, what we're going to try to do, some of you all are not here in Chicago, so we're going to try to live stream. So, you know, sometimes YouTube Satan and IG Satan be acting a fool, but we're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to try to tape it, you know, or live stream so you all can check it out. And this time it might be on YouTube, but we'll tell you all about that tomorrow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So 5 p.m. Central Time, right?
Yes, indeed. 5 p.m.
All right. Well, I won't keep you. I'll let you go get ready because I know you got a lot of ice cream. We're going to sell you out tomorrow.
Come get some Supreme Cream.
Can we sell out Sajdah Bean Pie Infused
ice
cream?
Let's do it.
Can we sell it out? Y'all need to be telling Brother Yahya today, you can't make enough ice cream.
Right. Try me. Look, try me.
He's challenging y'all. He's challenging y'all.
Try me.
Thank you, Brother Yahya. I appreciate you. You and Sister
Such a wonderful honor.
And we will see you, inshallah, tomorrow evening, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Sean Michelle's homemade ice cream. Yes, inshallah. 46 East 47th Street. I can't wait. DJ B-side, Supreme Bean Pie in the house.
That's right.
Just, you know, let's have a good time. We're still celebrating Eid.
There it is. Eid. Come on now.
All right. Eid Mubarak. We're going to sign off.
Eid Kareem. Eid Kareem.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone.
Wa alaikum salam, family. Wa alaikum salam.